Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello, everybody. Hey, Miss Baby. I want to know, did she really tell me that? Does anybody know? Hey there, Miss Baby. How's everybody doing? This is about Stephen. Hey, Larissa. Hey there, Miss Peggy. For the woman, Miss Peggy. Brother Richie, Brother James supposed to be get on here. But we'll see, y'all. Hey there, Slim. Slim, I figured out what to get you for your birthday. Hey there, Cheryl. Pamela Vargas. Reporting for duty. I hear you there. Hey there, YD. YD, if you wanted a name that nobody didn't really know what your name was, you got a good one. I can sure tell you that. Oh, it's kind of an experiment, y'all. See about if new people come in here. And you know what I mean? The lives get forgot about anyway, you know? Hey there, Joanne. Danny, it's backwards. Oh, it is? Cindy. Cindy? Hey, how about that? Make sure about that. Cindy. How about that? Hey, there's a James. I hear you, man. How you doing? Hey there, Kathy. I'm gonna see if any new people come in here, y'all. I still believe what I thought about the vertical. I do still believe that with all of my heart. But if you could pick up new people, I'm all for it. We'll see, y'all. I'll let y'all know. I know. I know. I know what it actually does. You know, I still feel the same about it. I still feel the same as I did. Y'all, this right here is about Stephen. Somebody told me so. And it's a secret now. And when I got on here a while ago, you know, I put my title in the description. This program I got, it'll hold your last title. And when I put the title in, it was still under that Outsmarting the Lawyers, which was a hell of a good video. And I put that video on private, you know. And I intended on breaking it down into 2 pieces. And I forgot. I forgot. I taught you how to make an attic hatch. I don't know if I did now. How's everybody doing tonight? I got me a good headache for tonight. Oh, a skylight. Okay, yeah, I do got some skylight videos. Hey, glad to have you in there, y'all. That's one of my old subscribers there. I still got that skylight out there. I've been gonna put it on several different things, but I really ain't needed it, you know. But man, that's a good skylight though. It was helpful. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. I used to enjoy getting out making them videos and everything. So if y'all was watching Steven this morning, y'all, this ain't what I'm talking about. This is one of the things. I was watching him this morning, and he was talking about when I went up to the window to see all the babies. He said I was looking around, and he said, that's him right there. Now, do y'all know what he was talking about? Does any of y'all know what he was talking about? I asked Tammy, a while ago. I said, did you know what he was talking about? She said, no, not really. And then I told her what she was talking about, Your shoulders? No. It wasn't my shoulders, but it was a body part. Yeah. I walked up there to the window. I told him about it. I would have never thought he would have remembered me telling him that. He was about twice what the others was. But it wasn't the shoulders. But you saw him. Did you know what he was talking about, Beverly? He was talking about I recognized him by his body part. Hey there, Vegas. No, not his feet. Hey, am I gonna have to put it in chat? Your butt? No. I'm talking about Oscar Mayer Wiener. And he was, y'all. I reckon times has changed, though. Well, he was talking about something else then, Kathy. He was actually talking about something else. He was talking about Tammy having a hard time at the hospital when he was talking about the shoulders. But then he was talking about the other thing, And yeah, I was listening to him. I knew what he was talking about because I had told him about that. The other one's little one, the other little ones in there, that was in there, the parrots walked up there and got mad. The men, they got mad looking at their young. Well, I mean, that's all true, but no, they used to didn't do that, y'all. I mean, they probably do that now. Like times have changed. Man, I mean, yeah. I mean, I remember myself, Hey there, Miss Gladys. And hey, y'all, I mean, I remember that, just like it was yesterday. Hey, my mama was with me. Yeah, kind of a man thing. Man, I told him that a long time ago. Hey there, Miss Barbara. And hello to everybody. But so about this, did she really tell me that? So a woman called me on this long distance telephone call. She said, Stephen likes women. I said, what? She said, Stephen likes women. I said, turn around and get the hell just right out of here now. Don't tell me he likes women. Yeah, he likes women. I said, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. He likes women. There's no way that can be true, is it? And I ain't joking, y'all. I ain't joking. And and he's just taking all them super chats. I said, get the right the hell out of here. He ain't taking all the super chats too. Y'all. I'm telling you now. And you think I don't hear some doozies? Stephen likes women. I'm glad he likes women. It could be like one of my buddies. He had one that didn't like women. He had a young'un. About the same age as Stephen. He don't like women. Damn antenna went through 2 hurricanes in Florida and still going. I was telling these people how good that antenna was. I don't know how many people believe me. Hello there, KK. Yeah, I got a buddy, y'all. He had a son that don't like women. It's worth every dollar, thank you. Thank you for getting on here and making me look good, man. I ain't joking neither. I mean, people just kind of heard me talking about the antennas and stuff. They don't really know how. I mean, a lot of people think that, if that homemade antenna will do that, uh, imagine what one from Walmart will do. And I used to tell everybody, go to Walmart and get one and then take it back and then come get one from me. be the last antenna you have to buy. Hey, y'all, can y'all believe that about a woman telling me that? You know, I have people telling me that. You know what? I know some of y'all gonna think less of me. I like women too. I know you're gonna think less of me, but I like women too. Y'all, I'm tell you, boy, like we live in a strange world, you know. I seen a woman get on there and get aggravated today. We can't tell. Yeah, I like women. I used to get some pictures every now and then, but I don't want to get none no more. Got to take me something with a headache, boy. Real men do love women. And you know what I found out? Women actually like men. I couldn't hardly believe it. Oh boy, you run into all kinds, you know. He's even taking super chats, y'all. It's all right if I do it. It's all right if Tammy does it. It's all right if other people do it. You like men? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Some men, not all. Uh, you know, you know who you remind me of, Las Vegas? Pamela Vargas used to get on here and say stuff like you just now say. It can't just quite be. You like men? I dare him take money like all the other creators on the platform. You know, they trying to bring him down, boy. And he is getting bigger and bigger. All this today reminded me of a joke a woman told me one time. This woman lived down the street and I was about 15 years old. And I was kind of trying to remember how the joke went. But I do remember, like, he had a wooden foot. And somehow or another, it got turned around that he had a foot. And she was telling me the other woman, here's to all the women Mr. Danny likes. All righty. Thank you, pretty girl. Mighty nice of you. The woman was telling me about the one. I mean, I reckon it was supposed to be a joke, She was telling me the other woman said, well, you better let me go see about him. Something like that. He had a foot. Can you imagine a grown woman telling somebody like me, 15 years old, a joke like that? I ought to throw a lawsuit on her. But that ain't nothing, though. She wound up throwing it on me, boy. Or trying to, you know. I swear to God, boy. I swear to God. I tell you what I want Cannibal to do, y'all. If one of y'all know him, if one of y'all got his phone number, call him. Tell him to get on here and tell me. I tell you what, we'll give him a chance to redeem himself. Call him up and tell him to get on here. And I'll give him a chance to redeem himself. But I'm going to give his ass a test now. And it ain't going to be an easy one, but I'm going to give him a test. But if he's telling the truth, we'll find out. Call him. And don't hand me no shit about unblocked. I'll unblock him. You just let me know he's wanting to come on here. Is she really going out with him? Is she really going out with Is she really gonna take him home tonight? I'm finna unblock him right now. Y'all, hey, y'all. All right, I just unblocked him, y'all. Wilkes County boy. Wilkes County boy, I just unblocked him. You think I'm joking? No, sir. If he's asleep, like I told the woman, I said, well, wake him up. But I'll give him a tough test. Oh, see, I done heard somebody say, he said he wasn't Jake the Snake. I myself don't believe it. Do you remember that song? Wilkes County boys unblocked. I'll give him a chance, y'all. Yeah, he's Jake the Snake. I'm gonna give him a chance to get on here and prove he ain't Jake the Snake. Hey, y'all, you run into all kinds of people on YouTube. Hey, Jody. Did y'all see Tammy's chili video? Did you know Did you know that simple chili was good? Hey there, Melissa. And you know that like she's doing good on that channel. Oh, she's doing good. Well, if I didn't have it little, I'd show you the subscribers, like what she's gained in a month. But I mean, people like that, them simple videos. Hey there, Diana. People like cooking videos. They call me White Earp. You know, and White Earp's got a nickname too, yo. Did y'all know that? Does anybody want to know what White Earp's nickname is? I mean, I don't even know if he probably does remember. But like, I got a nickname like Bad to the Bone. He's got another nickname other than White Earp. What about James D. Sweetheart? Hey, James the Sweetheart, we can do that if you want to. I kind of like that. James the Sweetheart. White Earp, do you remember what you used to call yourself? Steven's Terminator. White Earp had his own unique name. And I mean, people loved it. Yeah, James, did you find a woman yet? Hey there, Jimmy. Glad you come in here, Jimmy. I'm glad all the beautiful people come in here. And I don't care if they're a man or a woman, I'm glad all the beautiful people come in here. Men can be beautiful, y'all. I know some. Hello there, Miss Helen. Men can be beautiful, y'all. All right, White Earp, I ask you a question. I got feisty. Which one of them is feisty? Tony Z is a sweetheart. Yeah, Tony Z's a good guy. Tony don't put up no stuff too much. You did? I don't think it was in there. I don't think it went through the chat, White Earp. Did anybody see him say what is? It didn't go in. It didn't go through, Sharp. Yeah, Miss Gladys. Did anybody do a thumbs up to Mr. Danny? A good man. Hey, White Earp, it didn't go through. But I know he remembers, you know. I said I don't remember. Oh, okay. Now that didn't go through. Well, maybe it did. Yeah. And y'all want to know White Earp's original nickname? He had two names. One of them was White Earp, but he had another nickname. Does anybody want to know us? I got to aggravate y'all for 15 or 20 minutes about it before somebody says, tell us. Tell us. Hoss, Hulk Hogan, you done give me 3 thumbs up. Hey, let me give myself a thumb up. Blade. Hey, James, did any woman? I do think a couple of women contact me. I told him not to tell nobody, to keep it to himself. Las Vegas, who are you? You know, it's funny, Las Vegas says that there. Yeah, you know what? If James tells us who like contact his email, then me and Wide Earp and I'd be calling them. Say, hey. I just joking, y'all. But I did. You know, I mean, he's real honest, y'all. I mean, he's liable to get on here and say it, you know. So that's why I told him not to say nothing, you know, not to call nobody's name out. So, Wide Earp's nickname is the bad boy from Minner. The bad boy from Minner. Dublin's got a bunch of little surrounding towns. That's actually in the county. And I mean, I reckon it might be like that everywhere. But he come from a little town called Minner. He get on there, he be talking about, I'm the bad boy from Minner. Well, he had, hey, I got a bunch of names, y'all. They used to call me Damn the Business. Tell them to text. I don't know that, yeah, I don't know how you even knew Bad Boy. Thank you, Miss Gladys. He was the bad boy from Minner. He had more girlfriends. You ain't never hardly, he was single, you know. The whole time I knew him. Well, not the entire time, but he got married later. Way later. But when I met him, he was single. Driving around in an old truck. Damn millionaire riding around in an old truck. Yeah, we might not better try it now. Right up. We might not better try it now. Hey, drummer son, how you doing, man? You know about the best time I remembers being like the funnest. We'd go mud bogging at night. And why there get a couple of females? Now we had a ball now. I'd take that old mud bogging truck I had, son, we'd raise hell now. And I was kind of thinking the other day, there was some people, and they wasn't like this about White Earth now. Just me. Uh, I was trying to think of who it was that was jealous of me. And, I don't really remember, but about 3 people. And none of them was women. Hey, drummer son, I guarantee you we all know about that, and we all feel for you. I guarantee you. You talking to a bunch of dog lovers here. You undefeated in mud racing? Hey, y'all, what we're going to do is Steven. He likes women. you know, these people that's going to bring him down, they better hurry up. You know, you know, it might have been a couple weeks ago now when I first kind of started talking about Stephen. I said, Stephen Hodge is 81. See, they ain't but one of them, see. I think, like 2 people can have the same name on YouTube, but I don't think you can on the double T. And I was telling y'all, he's got so many clones and stuff. I was telling y'all that, uh, that he was the one with 52,000 followers. And I mean, I really think that was like a couple of weeks ago. Now I think he's got about like 64,000. And hey, y'all, I mean, he's getting bigger and bigger, you know. I heard him talking about 7,500 views, and there was one woman that had a complaint. There was one woman that had a complaint out of 7,500 views. He got 7,500 views in one day. And I tell you, like the way a boy told me one time, yo, that's a lot of nickels. And then he'll do it again tomorrow, you know. So Cindy wrote her name backwards. Boy, damn, I got a headache, boy. I'll be glad when it wears off some. Tammy made me. Hey, Myrtle. She made me take it. Forced me. Yeah, that's, hey, well, buddy, I bet you got a unique name. Yeah, Stephen's a good man. He's doing just like what I told him, you know. Hey, well, that's great there, Jody. Well, Stephen went to the doctor this morning. Tammy went with him. And I was up late. Hey, I know, I feel for you. Mine'll go to wearing off, you know. But, Tammy went with Stephen to the doctor. Now, they spend a little more time together than everybody realizes, you know. Uh, doctor said he was doing good, said it take, and he got his stitches out, you know. And, they said that it would take, uh, I don't remember if they were saying it take about 3 weeks for that knot to go away or 2 weeks. But I heard them talking this morning. Even though I was asleep, I heard them talking. And I woke up when Tammy come back and said, man, what was you and Steven doing? And anyway, that's, he usually ain't over here, like early like that, you know. But yeah, he went to the doctor. I'm kind of over that. Uh, me. 3 weeks is what it was, Helen. And I had something I was going to tell y'all. Only one person asked me about it, but I was telling y'all about visions, I see visions when I sleep. Most of the visions I see when I'm sleeping is kind of worthless, you know. Uh, uh, you know, uh, and really and truly, I would need to write it down, like when I woke up the morning time, because I mean, you forget, and then that's a every uh day thing for me, seeing visions. But uh, it's kind of amazing, like what I do see. It's kind of amazing, cause it never stops. It never stops. It's always changing, and then it can go to something different. And like I say, I was always kind of changing. I watch Casey's videos about having a panic attack. I told Danny thinks in his sleep. Yeah, I do. I sure do now. I sure do. And but most of it's worthless. And then a lot of it, like I don't see you. Uh, but a lot, a right good little bit of it is stuff I didn't realize. Yeah, I mean, hey y'all, I'm not I don't have panic attacks. That ain't the reason I stay home as much as I do. I stay home as much as I do because I'm up all night, kind of sleeping and dozing off during the day and set up and watch TV. And I don't have no bad dreams. Oh, really, Miss Gladys? That reminds me, Miss Gladys, I used to run, pretty good bit. And I was really fast. I was really fast, you know. And sometimes I dream about that, about running. Danny, you need a book that can tell you what all your dreams mean. I ain't never, I ain't never heard nobody like me, y'all. Women will say, I can see in the dark too. A lot of women can, but I think I'm on a different level. And like I know y'all don't care about hearing about the poker stuff, but it was easy to me. And I could go back to playing right now, y'all. I couldn't I couldn't believe, how them men played all the time and how they was. Oh, I told Tammy one time, I called up, she was at work. I called up and checked doing into it and everything. Said, Tammy come home, I was excited. Yeah, I hear you there, thank you, Miss Helen. Tammy come on, I was excited. I said, Tammy, here's what we're gonna do. Like how us men are. Here's what we're gonna do. I said, we're gonna go to Biloxi. I said, I didn't check on it. If you're gambling, you can stay there free. I said, we'll go there and I'll get us about $30,000. That was my goal, win about $30,000. And I could do it, y'all. And she wouldn't do it. She said, you can go. I said, no, I don't want to go. If you don't want to go. I was over there putting the antenna up for a woman, and I told her about it. What I done is I told her about her. She said, you're really good. And I was explaining to her, like I knew how to play. And she couldn't believe Tammy didn't want to go. Now I can't, playing the slot machines and all that, you can't win no money on. But you can poker. But that woman, she said, because see, I didn't know her. She said, you are really good. And the stuff I told her, she couldn't hardly believe. I'll tell you some of what I told her. I told her about her husband, how jealous he was of her. And he made out like it was her. That didn't know so much about strangers. But it was him. See, I went and put them up an antenna, and that man called me back later. He said, let me know when you get ready to go over there. I ain't good at no punching no clock. I don't take orders, and I about damn do like I want to do, y'all. And when everybody got ready to go over there, I ain't gonna call 'em okay it with no man. They'll already knew the woman. If I didn't know the woman, it might be damn different, you know. But I already knew the woman. You know, she had a beauty shop. I had talked to her, you know, a pretty good bit, you know. And I went over there, and her husband come up there and said, "I told you to call me before you come." I said, "Yeah, I know." But I mean, I actually remember now, just talking about, I was doing some stuff, and I didn't know when I was going to be able to go. Oh, when I got finished with what I was doing, I just went on over there. You know, I ain't all about. I mean, I knew where the house was. I knew what was wrong with the antenna. It got struck by lightning is what it was. I went over there and put oh, another booster on there. Anyway, the man there come up. He's all upset. You know, I can't help. He don't trust his old lady, you know. And Stephen worked with him at the paper mill. So Stephen knew him. But I mean, that shit between them, I mean, I don't walk on eggshells. What he better do is talk to his wife. Don't, don't have me punching no clock, 'cause I ain't gonna punch one. Oh, one time we was roofing a house, and I was supposed to start on this man's house on Friday. And I didn't show up, 'cause I was finishing a job I was on. You know, it just took an extra day, you know. And Monday morning I showed up, 3 carloads. All my men started getting off the truck. And this man, he was hell now. He said, "Whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute." He said, "You're supposed to be here on Friday." I said, "Yeah." I said, "I had to work." I said, "You don't want me to do your roof and leave it to go start on somebody else's damn roof, do you?" He said, "Wait a minute. Why didn't you call me?" I said, "I looked in the phone book. Your damn number wasn't in the book." And then he said something else. And then I said, "F it." And then a bunch of carpenters, they didn't like him. They was out there laughing like hell. And like he wanted to try to change his mind. I said, "Hell no. Load the stuff up." And I left. We left. Them Carpenter boys told me later. They said, "You better be glad you left." Because the man was so bad. But I mean, I didn't know how to get a hold to the man. We just showed up Monday morning. They wasn't no harm done. I do remember I said, "Well, we here now. Do you want it done or not?" He said, "Hold on." I said, "F it." load the stuff up. He's like done said just a little bit too much. You know, like, I know me, and the man that's like acting so stupid about his wife, that's his damn problem, not mine. You know, women's are like a little hard-headed like that, too. You know, women don't like to be like, where you gonna be at? What time you gonna leave? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, it was that kind of thing for me, you know. Let me know when you're leaving, you on your way home. Hey, I know. Y'all know. I know y'all know. You know, that ain't my problem. He'd call me back again. I wouldn't go over there. I said, call up the other antenna man. I said, and notice how much he charges you. I was on some place there that got that antenna wasn't for the house. They had about a $500,000 house. That antenna was for the beauty shop where she wasn't open every day. But yeah, I like the chili. It was good. But that's what I'm gonna eat tonight, Miss Gladys, that chili. But it was at a beauty shop, you know, where it's cause see, now it ain't like now, y'all, where you can just hook your damn TV to the internet, you know, and you in business, you know. Uh, I fixed it where them women could watch the local channels, you know. He had some kind of an antenna up there, but it wouldn't pick up. So he already had an antenna up there before I went, but like I say, it didn't work good. Oh, really? You know, I know just from seeing in the dark, y'all. Women pretty much have to walk the line. And then I pay it, out in the public and stuff, like I pay attention. And then I know how few of my buddies was. And Tammy, hey y'all, she rambles all over the place. I called her up the other day. She had done been gone all afternoon. It done got about 8:30 at night. Kind of wondering what she was doing, that long. And I was kind of trying to wait for her to get home. I called her up on that cell telephone. I said, Tammy, I said, the dogs was wondering where you was, not me. I said, these dogs is looking at the cameras and whining and everything else. I need you to tell me something where I can tell them something. She started laughing. She said, I'm almost at the house. I said, well, you left the dog hanging all afternoon. And I don't even remember where she was. Because I can't remember from one day to the next. Most times she tell me what she got to do, but I can't remember for some reason. She says, I ain't listening. Could you imagine a woman telling a man he is not listening? Hey, Las Vegas, I ain't sure if I 100% agree with that. But probably overall though, see like you got to be careful when you get on YouTube and you're talking about everybody. You're talking about every cheater. And that ain't true. Where you going, Miss Gladys? Miss Gladys, when you go to bed at night, I want you to have sweet dreams. And I want you to think about walking. No, it ain't always true, Cheryl. No, she's wrong again. It ain't always true. I am kind of bad about not hearing her, though. I really am kind of bad about not hearing her. Hey there, Linda. Yes, ma'am. It's me, Ma, again. Me, Ma, you're late. You know what I'm going to do? Cut the air on. Let it blow in here. Yeah, good night, Miss Gladys. Sweet dreams. You know, there wasn't no doubt about where I could win the money at that casino, Oh, like I'm used to it. I mean, I was used to it. Ba ba da shooba dooba dooba doo ba ba da. But y'all, I don't know how. I need to get out of this night business. And I know y'all, Hey, believe me, I know. We love the night, you know. I do too. But it's messing me up during the day. It's really messing me up bad. Like, uh, like today would have been a good afternoon to go to the river. And, you know what, y'all? I'm just talking off the top of my head. I remember Tim made a video of her out there cleaning up and everything. James went out there and was helping her and everything. She doing that today. But she didn't do it on camera, you know. And then she come in. I went back to sleep. She went back out there. I woke up, asked the dogs, "Where's Tammy?" And they just look at the screen over there, at the TV screen where we got the cameras. They keep up with her now. Hey, I wasn't live last night. It was yesterday sometime when I done that. About the panic attack. I didn't get on this channel last night. Sometimes if I make a video during the day, I don't know it. I mean, hardly ever do I make 2 videos in one day. But I mean, I have done it. I watched Tammy's cooking chili today and heard you snoring in the background. I was sleeping about half time. I woke up a couple times while she was doing that. Because I remembered a couple of things she said whenever I was editing the video. I told Tammy, I said, that's the easiest video that I've ever edited. That video was almost uncut, y'all. Yeah, Tammy like that too, Pamela. She likes to do stuff while I'm asleep. I don't know why, but she does. Well, that chili was real good, y'all. I didn't know that that's how she made chili now. And there was a woman that uh used to send us stuff and Steven stuff. We still know who she is, even though we can't quite remember her name. But she's the one that told us about that wolf chili. She sent us some. And hell, it's good right out the can, y'all. Right out the can. I seen a woman on there on Steven's channel this morning mad. I said, son, don't you understand? Yeah, make sure you do, Cindy. I mean, I ain't joking. You wouldn't hardly think canned chili be that good. I would have never thought it was. And I would have never bought it for hell. But somebody sent it to us. A long time ago when we've been eating it ever since. Wolf chili. So what I'm eating tonight, y'all, is I'm eating chili dogs. Y'all remember down there when we was at the river, we made a video, White Earp got on there talking and stuff, and he was grilling these hot dogs. They are like we got a place in Dublin where you can go buy stuff. Like stores, independent stores buy from there. And you can get everything in big amounts. And I asked White Earp, I said, where you getting them hot dogs from? And he told me, them jokers is good now. A White Earp bought them hot dogs and went in there and grilled them for everybody at that turkey thing for the woman. Oh, you've ate some before, Pamela? It is good, y'all. I sure would have never believed it, because I ain't really like much of a canned person. But then what do I know? I mean, I don't know what Tammy does in that kitchen. But I know this right here from editing her videos. She does a lot of stuff I didn't know. But she's really doing good on her channel. And every time she makes a video, she comes up with quite a few subscribers. I said, Tammy? I said, I'm outdoing you. She said, that don't surprise me. And then, like, I said, Tammy, you are a bigger star than me. I said, I'm making more videos than you are. And I ain't talking about on this channel and, Southern Ideas, but I said, don't forget you making videos on Southern Ideas too. But the Southern Ideas gets more views than Tammy's channel. About 10,000 more. About 10,000 more. Ain't that some shit? Y'all I think Grandma's having a birthday Saturday. And I've actually thought about this pretty good bit. today. I've thought about it a pretty good bit. You know, here's something you got to remember, She wants to do her own video. And I know there's going to be people saying, why didn't y'all go? And remember what I just told you. Yep. You know, I told Tammy, we sort of in a tough spot. Because usually we all go down there. But I reckon we're going to miss this. And we hadn't been invited, and I ain't complaining or throwing off. But, if she invited us, we would all go. So I ain't, we're not going to just show up. It seemed like to me, I can't remember what day it is. It ain't about what other people think, Las Vegas. You ain't been around long enough to know nothing. You don't know everything. Larissa. I mean, Vegas. We got her something, uh, Pamela Vargas. I didn't say we didn't have her nothing. I mean, damn, I didn't say we didn't have her nothing. Yeah, I mean, she hadn't asked us. And I mean, sometimes I feel stupid, going down there and helping her with her video. Okay, Pamela, I mean, a lot of people they don't understand and they don't care to understand. All they know is what they think. And we would all go, everybody, including me. But anyway, I mean, I'm just kind of telling y'all up front. We ain't gonna just go and all show up and, you know, I mean, what she said. She just wants to do her own thing. That ain't throwing off. I'm just explaining. like I said, that's kind of a tough spot. Well, he got her something, y'all. I don't know why so many commercials. She does things her way and she knows what she wants and how she wants it. That's right, Cheryl. And like I say, it's really kind of a tough spot. If like if I'm you talking about my feelings or grandma's feelings, Cheryl? See, I actually understand grandma. I know how she is. And I understand, yeah, I understand her. And a lot of people think they understand her, but I do understand. And I'm just saying, I ain't got no hard feelings, don't feel bad. Just letting you know we ain't gonna be there. Cause we not gonna pop up on her life. Hey, I'll call her up and tell her happy birthday. I did figure something out, y'all. I did figure something out. And it bugged me for a while too. And there's a perfect explanation for it. Our videos on YouTube are mixed together. In other words, here's what I'm saying. You heard her say, uh, something like, so let me just try to explain it to you. In other words, you watch our video and you liable to see her. Or you watch her video and one of our videos liable to pop up. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I think that's what she was talking about when she can't tell her videos from ours. I reckon. But YouTube's like that. If you watching me You liable to see another video of mine tomorrow or something. If you're watching her, you liable to see one of Tammy's videos because YouTube knows we all watch. We all kind of watch uh, this group, you know. They know you watching Grandma. They know you watching us. They know you watching Tammy. And they have us all kind of grouped together, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think that's what she might have been talking about because I didn't know what she was talking about for a while. She said I can't tell my videos from y'all's. But like I mean I've seen it before, you know, like several times. Uh we can go in there and there's a place you can go to on the back side of our YouTube channel. You know, you can't see it, but we can. That that says it don't say who you watching, but it says who other people, our people, who all they watch. So see, YouTube knows, you know, that we all kind of mixed in together. You know, YouTube knows it. They're like, you know, like most of y'all be watching Grandma in the morning, you know. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I mean, I see that too, you know. But I think that's what she was talking about, you know, about them being mixed together. She just kind of worded it wrong, but, you know, she's not going to stand out by herself because so many of the same people watch, you know. So many of the same people watch us. Watch us all, you know. Kathy said everybody on Tammy's channel is on my channel. And they ain't. But that's what she said, you know. That's what she thinks. But they ain't. There's people that watch Tammy that don't watch me, you know. And there's people that watch Grandma that don't watch none of us. None of us. I guarantee you that. If they did, we'd have 500 people watching. You know what I mean? It's the algorithm that pulls in the video. That's right. That's right. And I mean, you know, that ain't gonna change, you know. We all watching one another. Man, AI has been in YouTube a long time. Long time before you ever even heard of AI. AI. Hey there, Peter, you slipped in there. I didn't even see you. You know, like you know, YouTube like knows what you watch. They know what you like, you know, as an individual person. Even if you don't even have an account, they know what you interested in, you know. And they know what I'm interested in. And the name of the game is keep you interested. Hey, y'all, I got headaches so bad. I had took one of them pills, y'all. And man, it gave me the headache. You watched it twice? Oh, thank you. I know it was a good video. Yeah, that was a good video. I didn't know that. I didn't really realize there was so many people, that had a little trouble about panic attacks, but, well, I'm not interested in blue pills. We know you ain't. We know that. We know that. Hey, y'all. Pamela Vargas is not interested in no blue pill. And the woman that was mad as hell this morning on Stephen's channel, she wasn't interested in Stephen neither. I said, boy, you know what you're doing to these women? I said, don't tease the women. What blue pill? Cheryl says. I'll let y'all tell her. Maybe she'll get advertisement. That's what Pamela's talking about, y'all. If she gets them commercials. I wonder why there, Pamela. Wonder why they send them to you. They probably play it. They probably pay a lot too. These commercials, y'all, some of them's like pays more than others. It ain't no pain pill. It's a damn headache pill, I can tell you that. It's for sure a headache pill, but I ain't ate all day neither. I don't need any blue pills. Uh-huh. 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 They got a pill for everything. Yeah, that's right. No, I don't get migraines. I took a blue pill. Tammy forced me to take a blue pill. I don't have migraine headaches. I think I heard you. I know some people that had migraines, but I ain't never had no migraine. And I got a headache tonight now, pretty bad. But I ain't ate today. If I'd have, no, she didn't take one. She don't need one. She drives me crazy like no one else. Yeah, that's what I hear. Might be why the headache's so bad tonight, you know, 'cause I ain't ate nothing today. I was scared to eat before I got on. 'Cause if I ate, you know, I mean, it'd make me go to sleep. Hey, y'all. Pamela Vargas, I want y'all to understand. She does not need no blue pill. But tell your husband congratulations. Now I'm mad, you know. No, I ain't dehydrated. She done used the handcuffs, Las Vegas. How about that, family boys? Tell your husband I said congratulations. I'm jealous. Pam, she ain't as bad as she used to be, y'all. She used to always want to jump over yonder. Over yonder. Hey there, Michelle. You know, yeah, I really shouldn't say this, but Aunt Tammy, she ain't lost nothing, boy. She ain't lost nothing. Her like done 65 years old. You know, she don't like me to say nothing, you know. She don't like me to say nothing. I'm scared of those blue pills. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I know you are scared. I know you scared to death. Y'all remember now, you're talking to the master disaster now. The one that can see in the dark. Sweet little angels. All them sweet little angels. All them don't need a man, sweet little angels. Yeah, they over there damn on Stephen channel over there fighting. Yeah. Well, then you know what you'd be getting about 3 times a week, Tina. Hey, you Pamela Vargas. Uh-huh. 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 Hey. Hey. I hear you, but the words ain't coming out, you know. I'm old enough to be Steven's mom. I ain't really talking about you and Steven, you know. I mean, I'm not talking about you and Steven. If I was talking about Steven, you'd get it every night. He ain't joking, boy. His ass ain't joking. Louise, you know, I'll tell y'all something, when you have like few women like trying to run you off from Stephen or any man, and I remember this, I remember this one of Stephen's wives. I don't remember which one it was. I do remember, but I ain't gonna call no names. Said she was talking to the other one. She said, you're gonna get it, you know. And they, oh no, I hate that. And they run into him just as damn fast as they can. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want nobody trying to bullshit me now. But like they think you're telling something. They think they telling you something to turn you off, and they ain't doing nothing but damn turning them on. You know. And I ain't joking. Never, never tell your girlfriend. Never tell your girlfriend about your man. That's the worst thing you can do. Like you gonna get it. Uh-huh. Be like the joke I was telling a while ago. Uh-huh. Well, you better let me just go see about him. We'll see about that. And then, boy, y'all know it. I mean, y'all, don't even try it, Okay, okay, okay. Hey, Tammy's got a 44-year-old son. Uh, who's that laughing face there? Hey, Wanda, you know these women will shoot a little bull, don't you? They'll pull your leg a little bit. Like what I was saying, if I say over here in the middle of a movie, if I say in the middle of a movie, I'm getting sleep, we have plans. Let's go right now. This movie's good, but it ain't that good. And that's just the way it is, yo. But don't expect every man to know what I know, because they don't. Y'all women can actually fool men. And men take you as your word when you act like, uh, you get around a man, you have to tell him, damn, I like you. You understand? I like you. Don't expect him to take no hint. You have to tell him. You have to tell him that you like him. because they take you at your word, you know. And when you act like, uh, you know what? I'm wasting my time telling y'all, you know. I know. You know, the more you say Las Vegas, you know, the more you say, you know, the more I'm looking at you, don't you? Some of us don't. Well, look here, y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all a question, all right? If you was over here in person, I'll ask you the question like that to make your heart start beating faster. I actually sat down and told Stephen these 10 steps. 10 steps that, and I ain't gonna tell you shit, but I'm gonna just tell you a little bit. 10 steps to do that women will follow you around even if you break up. They still want to come see you. Do y'all understand that? I can't, this is my secret, y'all. Even if you break up, they still want to come to your house. I told Stephen that after his last marriage, y'all can ask him about it if you want to. You can ask him about it. But there's 10 steps. They are 10 of my steps that they won't hardly go on. A woman won't hardly go on. And you know what? You know what the truth is? The open heart surgery, y'all. You know what I'm talking about open heart surgery. That's important. That's important to have the women following you around. And they won't hardly go on. Even if you break up. The open heart surgery. They don't forget that, boy. They don't forget. Wherever they are in the world. I don't care if they done got married. You might see them smiling every once in a while. A smile that their husband might not understand. Uh, hey, look at Las Vegas, y'all. The more shit she says, yo. Hey, Vegas, you see how these other women ain't saying yeah, nay, yeah, no, nor yeah? You know, you revealing a pretty good bitch, you know. They said, I ain't telling him shit. Yeah, y'all, there's some secrets, y'all. There is some secrets, boy. There is some secrets. I probably could be a millionaire if I wrote a book. So I got another question for you. And hey, Las Vegas, Pamela Vargas used to be like you. She always had some shit to say. Say, get on here and say, I do not like. I do not like that. No, I do not like that. No, no, sirree. All right, I got another question for y'all. Ain't none of y'all gonna know it. In all them countries over there where Israel is. Yeah, Tammy does too. uh, hey, family, you don't fool me none. You know that? In Las Vegas, girl, don't fool me none neither. Not the first damn bit. Not the first bit. Uh huh. All right, over there, I don't none of them countries like Israel. The question is, why don't they like Israel? You know, why don't they like Israel? And I'm talking about every one of them's like that too. Y'all ain't gonna get it. Yeah, Pamela Vargas, see, I've been seeing her stuff for a long time, y'all. And then I remember stuff she said a year ago and 2 years ago and 3 years ago, you know. She don't fool me no. She don't fool me no. She be texting me after a while, what's this about the 10 steps? I'm gonna give you my husband's phone number. Yeah, well, yeah, I know that. Well, everybody knows that. Well, Myrtle. Well, look at these two, y'all. Okay, so Pamela Vargas, she done changed the subject, you know. I done about to pin her down. See, over there in them foreign countries, they don't like the United States, y'all. And Israel and the United States is best friends. They don't want us over there. None of them don't want us over there on their land with military bases and all that, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, Las Vegas. That's pretty much it, you know. I mean, they friends, you know, they are friends. We are friends with them. And there was once upon a time that Israel let us put a military base over there in their country. And they don't, I mean, I'm telling you, they don't like us over there. Yeah. But that's it, y'all. You know, my headache's got better. It has eased off, you know? I tell you what, any woman that wants to know the steps for $500, I'll tell you. That's all. You see how Tammy always talking about Mr. Man, Mr. Man, Mr. Man, Mr. Man? I'm going to tell y'all I appreciate y'all coming in here. Hey, we done been on 2 hours. Hey, men think they know. All men think they are the world's greatest. If you don't believe it, you just ask them. But they don't know shit. Not like they think they do. Not like they think they do. Yeah, yes, it was pretty bad a while ago. Yeah, I shouldn't even be saying too much about it, but that matters. That what I'm saying, it matters. And open heart surgery is important. I know it's not important to near one of y'all, just the other women. All right? Before anybody gets to shooting me too much bull, before anybody gets a chance to get on here and shoot me too much bull, I better get off. Tomorrow you telling us the 10 step. I really would tell you, if it was just y'all. But there's haters watching and stuff. I really wouldn't mind telling a few of y'all gals, just for fun, but there's haters watching. And, they'll damn get mad as hell, and, they ain't like that, and they ain't never been like that, and shoot you so much bullshit that you liable to even start believing their bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? That stuff's all important. Tell the men they need to know. Hell, I know they need to know. Hell, I know it. I know. But it's like this right here, Miss Helen. Y'all see them women that won't go on from Stephen? But see, how can you tell anybody something that knows everything? You damn near about can't hardly tell somebody. Make it private and invite us. The only way I know to do it is make it a membership, you know. Even if I made the membership $1, there's people that'll come in and listen, but they will not give you one damn dollar, son. You know, and I mean, hell, I don't care, you know. But I wouldn't mind telling y'all some of that stuff. I mean, I know a lot, y'all. Am I talking about myself? Hey, I don't, you lost me there. There's secrets, boy. There is secrets. I can promise you, there's secrets. Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming in. We had a good time. Hey, you know, don't forget to go watch Grandma in the morning, y'all. She'll be live at 10. She always says 10 a.m. Really? Yeah, I mean, I ain't kidding about doing no members, you know. But it would keep the haters out because they wouldn't do it for hell, you know. And hey, I don't care how many people I got, you know. If I ain't got but 30 people, I'll talk to 30 people, you know. Hey, good night, Wanda. Hey, thank y'all for everything. Hey, maybe one day I'll tell y'all. Maybe one day I'll tell y'all. You know, Pamela Vargas and Vegas girl be in there saying, oh, hell no. No, sir. No, sir. You know how they be. You know how y'all just sit there and say, yeah. They like, hell no, not me. Not me. I wouldn't do that. And hell, boy, like, you have to look out, boy. Remember, I can see in the dark, and I really can. Hey, good night, y'all. Go to bed, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye, 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 bye. Yeah, I do know what you think, too. I do know what you think. Pamela Vargas, she might fool everybody else. You probably ain't even fooling nobody else. You damn sure ain't fooling me, no. Hey, good night, y'all. Bye-bye.